Hello friends, I hope so you all must be happy and healthy at home. After long time I am preparing video about SYBCom and it's a request that please watch entire video so you will understand the concept very easily. So in today's video we are going to cover Fisher equation of exchange, which is also known as classical cash transaction approach, and it is also called quantity theory of money. So as we know very well, people demand for money. Why people need money? So the money have a various value. We can use money for a various reason. To express why people demand money and to express the quantity theory of money, many economists like Erwin Fisher, Marshall, Pigou, Keynes, they have given their contribution in this field, and finally many theories has come out. So Irving Fisher theory of equation of exchange is one of them. Now Irving has given important that why people demand money. According to Irving, why people demand money? Because money has a transaction value. Money has a transaction value means we can transact goods and services with the help of money, or we can say we can buy goods and services with the help of money. It means that money is a playing very important role for the transaction purpose, so that people demand for money. Afterward, to explain this concept in a more detail, he has given one formula, that is MV equal PT. M means quantity of money, V means velocity of money, P means price level, T means volume of transaction of money. Now, M means quantity of money, that we know. V means velocity of money. Velocity of money means, suppose Ram has 10 rupees and Ram has given 10 rupees to shopkeeper to buy chocolate. Now the same 10 rupees that shopkeeper has given to milkman to buy milk, that same 10 rupees milkman has given to bhelwala to buy bhel. It means that the 110 rupees has transfer, or we can say circulated 3 times. So the value of 10 rupees is 30. That is called MV. It means that velocity of money. Now P is a price level and T is a transaction volume of money. How many times it has transacted. Now the formula has again modified and presented in a new way, that is MD equal PT upon V. MD means demand for money, P means price level, T means transaction of money, and V means velocity of money. The main reason behind this is that the formula helps us to explain that why people demand for money. Afterward, one more modification take place in a formula, that is P equal MV upon T, where Fisher has kept V and T, that is velocity of money, and T means transaction value of money, remain the constant. And he said that when P means when price change, price always change same as there is a changes in a M means money supply. It means that if money supply will change 10%, then price will be also change 10%. If M money supply is a double, then P price level will be also double. To express this, we will take one example. Suppose the quantity of money is 50,000 in the economy, and the velocity, that 50,000 circulated 4 times. So velocity is 4, and the total output is transacted 2000 unit. So what will be the price level? So what we will do, as I told you, quantity demand of money is 50,000, velocity is 4, and the transaction volume is 20,000. So what will be the price of the product? Rupees 10. Same here, suppose now the velocity and transaction volume, it remains same, only the quantity of money has changed and it became 1 lakh on place of 50,000. Then what will be the price? Rupees 20. So as I told you, If money supply is a double, then price will be also double. It means that quantity of money and price level have a which type of relationship? Direct. Next, to express this, we will take one diagram. In the diagram, y-axis represent price level and x-axis represent quantity of money. If quantity of money is OM3, then price level is OP3. If quantity of money is OM1, then price level is OP1. If quantity of money is OM2, then price level is OP2. Suppose original quantity is OM1 and original price is OP1. If quantity of money decrease, then price level will be also decrease. If quantity of money increase and became M2, then price level will be also increase and became P2. And the quantity of money curve, it move upward from left to right. So what the point wants to say, that there is a direct relationship between quantity of money and price level. Next, so the demand for money change whenever there is a change in a price level and volume of transaction. Now there are two conditions. Quantity of money have a different relationship between price level as well as volume of transaction. Quantity of money and price level has a direct relationship, as I explained in the diagram. If quantity of money increase, then price level will be also increase. So the quantity of money and price level has a direct relationship. Whereas MD, the quantity of money is inversely related with V. V means velocity of transaction. Both have a indirect relationship. If velocity increase, then the quantity of money will be decrease in the market. अगर मार्केट में एक ही कॉइन और वी कैन से एक ही करेंसी और एक ही नोट बार बार घूमता जाएगा, तो जितना वेलोसिटी इंक्रीज होगा उतना क्वांटिटी ऑफ मनी डिक्रीज होगा. सो द डिमांड फॉर मनी एंड वेलोसिटी हैव विच टाइप ऑफ रिलेशनशिप? इनवर्स रिलेशनशिप. सो द फाइनल कंक्लूजन of a Irwin Fisher theory is that point number 1, people demand for money because money have a transaction value. Number 2, demand for money changes based on change in a price level and volume of transaction. Number 3, quantity of money and price level has a direct relationship. Number 4, quantity of money and velocity have a inverse relationship. I hope so, student, this video will help you to clear your doubt about your concept, and this is very important topic of SY BCom. If you like my video, please like it, share it and subscribe it, and also write in a comment, does my video really helping you to make your study? If you like it, then please write in a comment box. Thank you so much. Take care. God bless you.